You ever wake up and wish you didn't? Not because you're weak, not because you gave up, but because it's just exhausting, carrying everything that no one sees. And if you've felt that, you're not alone, because I've felt it too. You served, you fought, maybe not just in combat, but in life. You stood tall when the odds were stacked. You pushed through when the mission didn't make sense. You kept going, because that's what we do. But when it was over, when the uniform came off, and the noise finally stopped, what came next didn't feel like peace. It felt like silence. Crushing silence. No more orders, no more 500 wake-ups, no more mission to focus on. Just a pillow, a dark room, and your own thoughts, echoing louder than any explosion. People say, "Thank you for your service." They say it with a smile, with a flag. And maybe they mean it. But it doesn't fix the nights you can't sleep. It doesn't fix the moments when your chest tightens and you don't even know why. It doesn't fix the guilt for making it home when someone else didn't. And it sure as hell doesn't fix the feeling of not recognizing who you are anymore. Because no one handed us a playbook for coming home. No one told us what to do when the adrenaline fades and the trauma doesn't. I've been there. I've stared at the ceiling at 2 a.m., asking God, why am I still breathing? I've played the strong one in public and collapsed behind closed doors. I've smiled at family gatherings and fought off panic attacks in the bathroom. I've laughed so I wouldn't cry and cried when no one was watching. I spent years thinking if I held it in, if I just carried it all silently, I was protecting everyone else. But all I did was destroy myself. And one night, I realized something. Silence doesn't save you. It buries you. That night, I made a promise. If I ever made it out, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, I'd come back for the ones still stuck in it. The ones still pretending they're okay. Still numbing themselves to sleep. Still avoiding mirrors because they can't look at who they've become. Still feeling like their story ended, even though they're still breathing. That's what this is. This voice, this channel, this moment, this is me coming back for you. Because if you're watching this, before the bottle, before the pills, before the gun, before the silence wins, I'm asking you to stay. Not because it's easy, not because I have all the answers, but because your story isn't done yet. You're not broken. You're rebuilding. You're not weak for needing help. You're human, and what you've carried would crush most people. You didn't go to war just to come home and fight alone in silence. The mission now is to survive, and on the days when you can't fight for yourself, I'll fight for you, because this is before 22, and in this space, we don't leave anyone behind. If this spoke to you, drop a comment. Tag a brother or sister who needs to hear this. Subscribe so you don't miss the next video. Because we're building something here. And we're doing it together. This isn't content. It's a lifeline. You're not alone. Not anymore.